This is Ason Rand, and today I want to walk you through OpenAI's new AI Agent Builder. Since OpenAI was the first major player on the market, they've had a chance to develop features a little bit faster than other companies, and they've done a really bang-up job on this particular tool, although you are able to work with other companies' AI agent builders as well. I believe that Mistral AI has one available right now, and botpress.com is a long-running tool that even predates generative AI and works with all different LLM providers. That being said, the tool at hand is a great one, and I think that we should have a look at one of these nice templates they provide so that we can go through first the features of the builder itself, then understand this example logic from the template, and finally see if we can put together our own custom AI agent using the builder.
Well, it starts with the user sending a message. Then it looks like we want to rewrite the user's question to be more specific and relevant to the knowledge base. So doing a rewrite on the user's message before doing the RAG search. The next step after that is the classification of the user's message. And we can click on any one of these nodes to get more info. I think clicking on start is probably not going to be very interesting, but the others should have some configurable parameters here. And now that we've seen the different really nice features it makes available to us, going from basic to very advanced, including writing out more conversation history or stopping on errors, etc. Wow, look at all this good stuff they have.
After initially playing with this template example a little bit more, I realized that there is no distinction between their different types of file search, so it's a very flimsy, shallow example that doesn't really search anything, doesn't use either the file or vector store search in a realistic way. So instead, let's cut to creating a new AI agent from scratch, and we'll set up a real file search.
We'll start from scratch using the Create button. This is what your blank canvas looks like, and it's starting you out with just passing the user's message to the agent. Alright, I've set up a little bit more of a realistic example here. I'm first classifying this into either a question requiring additional information or not. And the two types of additional information I consider are external and internal, meaning something from a vector store or website, etc., versus asking the user a clarifying question. Okay, now what if we need... what if we want to answer directly? It follows the path up to the next classifier, which simply determines whether or not this is a programming question, because if it is a programming question, then I want to go ahead and use my codex model, GPT 5.1 codex for right now. You'll notice that I've also set the reasoning effort to high. Then I go to this classification and I decide, do I want to use my vector store only to look for additional information? Do I want to do a general web search? Do I want to search these common specific websites that I use a lot, like Wikipedia, Stack Overflow, GitHub, and Hugging Face? So my final choice is vector store and general together. So what I'm able to do when I have a choice like this one is I can add the extra bit. So what I'm able to do is to add on the vector store, which happens here and here, first reforming the user's query into a proper vector store search term, when I'm taking this approach of using the file search separately from this tool, as opposed to the approach where I embed it directly into the question asking agent node, which you'll see, let's see here, on the first one, right? So in this first one, I'm not doing the separate file search, I'm just using these settings within here to do the RAG search. But here, I'm going to go ahead and separate it out and also clarify the user's query, and then I'll add it into this web search based reply here. So this way I can reuse this node without having to recreate it, as well as the end node. Okay, so I think that's all the paths here, and you can see that this gives me a little bit more of a customized answer. Final thing to know about the AI Builder is that you can not only publish this, but you can view it as code, or you can use OpenAI's ChatKit, which is a very powerful integration framework. First, for the few coders out there like me, you can click on this Agents SDK, and this will show you all the Python code behind this pipeline, which you can edit and redeploy at will. Or you can even get the TypeScript version if you prefer. Actually, I think this is the TypeScript version, and here is the Python version. Great. Okay, and ChatKit you can read about if you're interested in. Check out their quick start or their sample app. It's a great way to integrate OpenAI's agents into your custom or pre-made apps. So please go check that out. Feel free to read all about it. Check out chatkit.world and the playground as well. That's a great tool to use at chatkit.studio.
I hope this video has been helpful or at least entertaining. Until next time, I'm Jason Rand and this is Post-socialist.com.